Welcome back. And so this video is going to be slightly different from the rest, okay? And the reason for this video is because we're going to be using something and it would be good if we understood what it was, okay? And so in the next video, or from the next section, we're going to work with a matrix, okay? And a matrix is just a rectangular array of numbers, okay? And so right here, we have a matrix which is 4 by 4, okay? So we have a matrix of 4 rows and 4 columns, okay? And the name of this matrix is transform, okay? So all these values here are of the transform matrix, okay? And so these values in the transform matrix could be anything, okay? And so how you access a value in a transform matrix is like this. Okay, so we have transform 3, 4, okay, and this is equal to the value 104, okay. And how was this worked out? Well, transform is the name of the matrix, okay, and then the first value we see is the row number, okay, and then the second value we see, okay, is the column number, okay. So transform 3, 4 just means in the transform matrix, in row number 3, so 1, 2, 3, in column number 4, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And so the value is 104, okay? And so that's how you locate values from a matrix, okay? And right here, we have transform 4, 4, okay? And this means in the transform matrix, in row number 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, in column number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And so the value of transform 4, 4 is 200, okay? Now, can you please work out the value for transform 1, 4, okay? So just pause this video and work it out. Okay, so hopefully you've paused the video and you've worked it out. So now let's do it together. So transform 1, 4 just means in the transform location, okay, or in the transform matrix in row 1, column number 4. So row 1, column number 4, 1, 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, okay, and so the value of transform 1, 4 is going to be 6. Okay, and again, can you please work out the value for transform 3, 1? Okay, so just pause this video and work it out, please. So hopefully you've paused it and you've worked it out. So now let's do it together. So all this means is in the transform matrix, so the transform matrix right here, okay, in row number 3, so 1, 2, 3, okay, and then column number 1. Okay, and this is column number 1 right here, okay, so the value at transform 3, 1 is 38, okay. Now, why are we going over this? Is because in the next video, we're going to be using a matrix, or from the next video, we're going to start using matrices, okay, and it would be good if we understood what we were doing, okay. So, let me just go into the playground. So, I have an Xcode playground right here. Okay, let me zoom out. Tools. So zoom out. Okay, so we can still see the transform matrix. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to write something like this, or we're going to write this. We're going to write let camera transform, okay, equals camera point dot transform. Okay, and so transform is the name of the matrix we're going to be accessing, okay, and so the reason we're going to do this is because we need to access the location and orientation of the camera, okay, and these values are stored in the transform matrix, okay. I'll just repeat. So in the next video, we're going to access the camera's location and the camera's orientation, okay, and all of this information is stored in the transform matrix. Okay, and so the only way we'll be able to access it is if we write something similar to this. Okay, so the code we're going to write in the next video is this. We're going to write let camera location, okay, equals SCN vector 3. Okay, and recall what we've said in SCN vector 3 is, we've said that when working with 3D objects in 3D space, that in order to set the position of the object, you must use the vector 3. Okay, and so an SCN vector 3 just contains 3 arguments. We have the x, y, and z axis. Okay, and so for the x-axis, what we're going to write is this. We're going to write camera transform, okay, dot m for 1. Okay, and then for the y-axis, we're going to write camera transform dot m for 2. Okay, and then for the z-axis, we're going to write camera transform dot m for 3. Okay, and can you see what we've done here? Or can you see how this right here is similar to this? Okay, all we do is this. We access the transform matrix, okay, and then we say in the transform matrix in row 4, okay, column 1, so row 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, column 1, okay, and the value at that location is going to be the camera's location for the x-axis, okay, and we do the same thing here, okay, and we access the matrix in row 4, column 2, so row 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, column 2, 1, 2, okay, and the information in here is going to be the camera's location on the y-axis, okay, and again we do it for the z-axis, okay, we access the transform matrix, okay, so this is the transform matrix, okay, and then we say in row 4, so row 4, okay, column 3, so row 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, column 3, 1, 2, 3, okay, and so this location, or the value in this location, is going to be the value for the camera location on the z-axis, okay, and so that's all we do, okay, and we also do it for the camera's orientation, so we also write let camera orientation, okay, equals SCN vector 3, okay, and then we have the 3 arguments, so x, y, and z, okay, and for the x-axis we write camera transform, okay, dot m31, okay, and that's for the x-axis, and then for the y-axis we write camera transform dot m32, and then finally for the z-axis we write camera transform dot m33, okay, and again we access the transform matrix, okay, and then we say in row 3, column 1, so row 3, 1, 2, 3, column 1, okay, and so the value at this location is going to be the value for the camera orientation for the x-axis, okay, and again we do this for the y-axis, and we say camera transform, so the transform matrix in row number 3, column number 2, and so row number 3 is 1, 2, 3, column number 2 is here, okay, so the value at this location is going to be the value for the camera orientation on the y-axis, and then finally we do it for the z-axis, okay, so again we access the transform matrix, okay, so this is the matrix right here, and then we write m33, okay, And so row 3, column 3. So let's go to row number 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then column number 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and so the value at this location is going to be the value for the camera orientation on the z-axis. Okay, and hopefully you found this video informative, and because of this you will easily understand the next video. Okay, and so I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.